Hey class, we're back with another video about using was and were in the past. In the last video, we talked about using was and were with adjectives. But teacher, can I use was and were together with another verb? Yes, but the verb needs an ing. Let's talk about rain. Yesterday, it rained. Yesterday, it was rained. No, we cannot say sentence number 2. Yesterday, it rained. Yesterday, it was raining. Both of these sentences are good. So, what is the difference? In the first sentence, it rained, I am talking about the weather yesterday. Right now, no more rain. Yesterday, it rained. In the second sentence, it was raining, I am talking about all of the time when it was raining yesterday. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 1 hour, it was raining. It is very common to give a time using the ing. For example, yesterday it was raining for 3 hours. This morning I was driving to work for 45 minutes. On Tuesday, she was exercising all afternoon. In these sentences, I am telling you how long something was happening in the past. This is very common in English. Was, together with another action, needs an ing. It was raining. It was rained? No. Okay, teacher, so when do we use this? It is very common to use was and were with ing to say how long. It was raining for 3 hours. But we also use was and were with ing to say what happened during another action. What? For example, I was driving when it started to rain. Okay, so what happened in this sentence? First, I drove home. During the time I drove home, it started raining. What action happened first? Drove home. What action happened second? It started to rain. I was driving when it started to rain. Here's another example. I was watching TV when you called. In this situation, I started watching TV. During the time I was watching TV, you called me. I was watching TV when you called. I was reading a book when the power went off. What happened in this situation? I started to read a book, and during the time when I was reading, the power the electricity went off. I was reading a book when the power went off. In all of these examples, I have two verbs. One verb has was or were with ing. The other verb is in the past simple. This is a very common sentence in English to describe what happened when another thing was happening. I was driving home when it started to rain. I drove home when it started to rain. No. I cannot use was and drove. If I want to use an action after the word was and were in the past, I need ing. I was driving home when it started to rain. Okay, so remember, if you want to use was or were in the past, after you need an adjective. I was hungry. Or a verb with ing. I was running. Okay, that is all for today's video. If you want to see the first video where we talk more about was and were in the past, the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Sam. I'll see you soon.